What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the countdown to Halloween. This is where I'm going to do at least every day. I'm going to post at least one, either one horror, thriller, sci-fi, or fantasy film review every day, and there's probably going to be other things too. All through the month of October, so you have a lot of cool stuff to check out. So today we're going to do a found footage thriller called Amber Alert. It was released sometime in 2012. It was directed by Carrie Balessa, who only did one other film called Imminence. So this is a found footage film of a group of young adults who are trying to make a documentary, and then they actually get an Amber Alert of a missing child, and they come across a vehicle on the highway that looks like that fits the description that's in the Amber Alert. So they try to follow it till the police come, but the police take their sweet time, and they end up the curiosity gets the better of them as they end up following it to a person's house and sneaking in and trying to figure out what's actually going on. So this was actually a pretty standard found footage movie. It follows pretty much the same story structure as the Blair Witch Project, but in a thriller form. So as it seems very familiar. There's a lot of random banter and stuff. It takes a little while to get going. And there's a lot of pointless arguing with obviously the smarter decisions being argued out in it, which is typical in this type of movie. The ending is very predictable, and but it still does have a good thrill factor to it. You don't really get to see who the kidnapper is or the victims or anything, but they do definitely have a lot of good sense of what would happen if there's a group of young adults in that scenario, and it did a good job at showing what could possibly the outcome be, even though it's very predictable. And that I thought the acting in this was actually pretty good. It was shot pretty well. We don't have too much shaky cam or anything like that, and there's not tons of random fuzz going across the screen all the time randomly. It works pretty well in that sense, but I still thought it was decent. It's predictable, so there wasn't really much anything new besides the style of type of film it is to show off. So, but I still thought it was better than most of the found footage reviews I talked about on here. So yeah, I'm gonna give Amber Alert a 3 out of 5. It was good. It's just too samey to like the Blair Witch Project or anything like that, but it still has a decent little fun thrilling story to go along with. So if you want to check it out, it sounds like something you're interested in. It is on Tubi, so I'll link it down below so you watch it for free down there. Also link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my storage, but the film title in there, and my I will put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, check out my Letterbox that's linked down below. Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And also so you can keep up with the countdown to Halloween. Also, it's on Prime, not on Tubi, so I'll link the trailer down below. But also make sure you ring that bell because we're gonna do another thriller called Invader in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those kidnappers out there with all the same color cars as everyone else, and quit following them. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.